Hello, happy Monday, and welcome back to another segment of Meeting of the Minds Mondays. I'm your host, Intellex. It is December, the last month of the year, and I hope for the past couple of months you have been following us on this segment that we have been on. If not, don't worry. You can watch the replay in a bunch of different places. All right, so before we jump into it, just a couple of announcements. Make sure to sign up to be a part of Showcase Your Talent Show. It is the last Sunday of the month. There are spots available to be a contestant or a feature as well as a sponsor. So you can share your art in different forms. Um, if you need any assistance whatsoever, make sure to go to our site and check out all the products and services that we offer. Subscribe to our email list so you can see all that we have going on for the month. Follow us on all social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see all of our content. And make sure to be a part of our intellectual community and join our app, the Artrepreneurs Hub, a place of support, a place for you to be around like minded individuals that you can share ideas and just be your unique artistic self. All right, so we are going to jump right on in to our topic for today, which is Meeting of the Minds, Purpose Work, Parts 8. Right? We have been on this for quite a while because this is a topic that is very important. If you're not working your purpose and if you don't know what that is, then what are we doing, right? We're just existing. We are not living in our true walk. And I desire for all of us to be able to walk in our purpose. And so we're talking about it. All right. If you know what your purpose is, share in the comments. If you're watching the replay, share in the comment section. Once you finish watching this episode, but really just let us know, what is your purpose work? How did you figure that out? What are some ways that you can help someone else figure out what theirs is if that's their struggle? All right, so, and we'll get into how I figured out what my purpose work was. You can also check back on the replays of the other sections of the other parts that we did to see some things that I talked about previously too when it came to my purpose work specifically. So we're going to jump on in and talk about how to discover your purpose. So let's get into it. And before we jump into it, thank you so much for taking the time out to be here with me. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to be right here. So shout out to you. Thank you. Let's get into it.
All right. How do you know what your destiny is? Write this down. I'm going to tell you right now. Number one, go out and buy my book called Authority. Number two, go out and buy my book called The Power of Vision. Look at the last chapter. Number three, go out and buy my book, Discovering Purpose. And look at chapter 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 5, go out and buy my book, Understanding Your Potential. All these books tell you how to find your destiny. But for the sake of those who don't like to read, I will give you 3 of the principles. Number 1, your purpose and your destiny is whatever makes you angry. That's your purpose and your destiny. Your anger is your purpose and your destiny. What do you mean, Dr. Monroe? Well, whatever makes you angry, you're supposed to fix. Everyone was born to solve a problem. Every time you see the problem, you become angry. No one else becomes angry, just you. That's a sign That's your area of destiny. So go find your anger. Every great woman and man was angry. All of them. Hallelujah. Number 2, how do you find your destiny? What would you do for no paycheck? Let me say it another way. What would you do without compensation? What would you do if you never get paid to do it? That's your destiny. Because destiny doesn't work for money. That's why a person who found their destiny don't have a job. Because destiny is not a job. It's an assignment. Bill Gates was talking to someone. They asked him, what is the key to your success? He said, I found something I love to do more than money. I love to invent things. It's my passion. And what I invent solves problems. Number 3, finally. What is your destiny? Your destiny is your passion. Every human has passion. But our culture hides it. Our culture says, pursue a career for paychecks, not for passion. And so you live just to survive, not to make a difference.
Short but sweet. What did y'all think about that, though? He was spot on. Yes. So, 3 principles. And those principles go with you everywhere. All right? Those 3 principles are something that makes you angry is your destiny and your purpose because it's something that you are supposed to fix. A problem that you're supposed to fix. If you're the only one that gets angry when you see a situation or you see an issue, you see a problem, more than likely that is your purpose and that's something that you're meant to do. You're meant to solve, right? Everybody's not going to see things the same way, especially if it's not their calling and if it's not something that they're supposed to do. So if you are being pulled in a certain direction, if you are willing to do things without pay, and if it's something that you're passionate about, these are all ways that you can figure out what your purpose is. And a lot of times, when you do something with ease, to where people tell you all the time, wow, how do you do that so fast? You know, how did you become so great at this? And you just think it's normal because you know how to do it, like a natural born runner or a natural born writer, a natural born artist or musician. A lot of times that's your purpose, even though you don't really think it is because of just the natural vibe that you get, the natural way that you do it. But for others, they can struggle with the things that you consider simple. They find it very difficult. So that could be part of your purpose. All right. So we're going to jump into why you should be walking in your purpose. Now, I know we've had a long journey. This is part 8, and it is the last year of the month. So, of course, we are going to start fresh with a different topic next month. So make sure to come back next month to see what that topic is. For those of our subscribers, to our intellectuals, shout out to you all because you'll be the first to know what that topic is. But this is going to be the close of this segment of this purpose work topic. So we are going to jump into why you should be walking in your purpose and what that looks like. So before we do that, I want to share a little bit about how I came to walk in my purpose. So a lot of things came naturally to me when I was younger, and I just naturally did it. I was naturally a writer, creative. A lot of things I would say now have developed over time, just walking in that and continuing to cultivate my gifts. But when it comes to being a creative, all things creative, creating different things on different apps, writing, editing, creating different designs, doing websites, and all those things just expanded into what I do now. But it didn't start that way, right? So when I would say between 6 and 8 is when I first started writing, and it was just something that just naturally came to me. I would write stories, I would write, poems, songs, all types of stuff. So artistry has been something that I gravitated to at a very young age, and I'm still there. I still love to do that. And then I love to help people in that field. So if there's an artist that I know and another artist or a platform that I know, I do my best to try to connect them together so that they can work together. So I love to network, I love to help others, and just creating a platform like Intellects is one of the things that I did when I was 16. So I knew my purpose early on. For some people, it doesn't come that easy. Some people don't find out what their purpose is until they're well into their adult years, which is fine, right? But as long as you find it and work it when you do, is what matters, right? And I didn't just stay there when I was, you know, my young adolescent years. I really cultivated it, created a business plan, really just wanted to see it flourish because I saw, the vision in my mind of where intellects could go. And we are here now and we are still getting to our goal. So I'm thankful that I was able to find my purpose early on and really cultivate that over the years. And you know, I'm good at a lot of things, but it all trickles down to the creative artistry arena. So anything art, I'm there. Okay. So that's just a little bit about my story and my purpose work. And I'm also an intellectual. I have multiple degrees, and I've been in school for a bunch of years. Started school at 3. I got my double masters. So I have a lot of experience when it comes to that, and it all trickles down to youth, writing, social work, and divinity. So I have a little bit of everything, and it all works together. All right, because my faith is my foundation, and without that, without God, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't know what my purpose is. So that's always at the core, and being able to, serve other people is a part of my passion, is a part of what I do, what I would do without money, without getting paid, I would still do this. So, yeah, just find what you love to do and just do it. Money will come. Your gift will make room for you. Okay? All right, so let's jump into how you can walk into your purpose.
He still gets the glory. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And if you are new here, my name is Val and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about how to start walking in your purpose. All right. It's time. It's time. It's time for you to start walking in your purpose. Stop wasting time. Some of you have been wasting so much time, and God has been calling you for so long, but you've been denying Him, right? So now is the time to start walking in your purpose. Stop denying Him. Stop running. Some of you you're runners, right? And I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that. I'll let you know right now. I'm a runner. So He's been calling you for so long. He's been telling you, I have a purpose on your life. I have a calling. I have an assignment for you, right? But are you going to accept it? So if you don't know what your purpose is, usually it's rooted in your gifts and your talents, right? And if you don't know what your gifts and talents are, you can find out by accepting the assignment, right? By walking in your purpose, by allowing yourself to see your full potential, right? And by doing that, you can actually discover what some of your gifts are if you don't know what they are, right? So if you're letting fear hold you back, if you're just, having fear of the unknown, maybe you feel like, Lord, like I'm not qualified enough to do this. Maybe you need to pick somebody else. Don't pick me, right? But why not you, right? Why not? Why not you? Why should he pick somebody else and not you, right? You're not confident in yourself. You feel like you're not qualified. You are qualified, right? That's why he chose you, because he knows you have what it takes. He knows you can get the job done, right? If you wasn't qualified, he wouldn't have picked you. But you are. But you're tricking yourself and you're allowing yourself to think that you're not qualified. Maybe you don't have what it takes. No, you are. You are qualified. You do have what it takes, right? But when you walk in your purpose, or before you start walking in your purpose, right? You have to, number one, acknowledge it, right? Are you going to accept it, or are you going to deny it? That's another thing, right? God could be calling you and telling you what your assignment is, telling you what your purpose is. But do you want the assignment? Do you want to fulfill what he has for you? Do you want his will over your will for your life? Right? So are you going to accept it? Or are you going to keep on running? Right? Do you want to be a runner for the rest of your life? That's what I had to tell myself. Put my name at the top of the list. I am a runner. I don't want to do it. Pick somebody else to do it, not me. But eventually I had to stop running, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm only hurting myself. I'm not allowing myself to see myself in my full potential, right? I'm not allowing God's will over my life. I'm being selfish, right? So I had to stop running. And that's why I have this channel, right? Because God told me to start this channel. I didn't want to do this. I'm letting you know right now, I did not want to do this. I'm an introvert. I would rather just be somewhere hiding somewhere. Like, I don't want to be in the forefront. I don't want to be in the front of the camera. I don't want to do that. But when you accept his calling, it will make you uncomfortable. Your purpose usually will make you uncomfortable. It's not meant to make you comfortable. He will take you out of your comfort zone. You will be doing things that you probably never imagined yourself doing, right? I never imagined myself being in front of the camera, but here I am, right? One morning I woke up and I heard the word voice. Literally. I knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but not like this. I thought I was going to be vlogging or something. But one morning, I literally opened my eyes and instantly I heard the word voice loud and clear. I'm like, voice? I'm like, immediately, I knew what it meant. I knew what it meant, and I knew God wanted me to start a YouTube channel, and he wanted me to use my voice in some type of way. Like, I knew instantly. There was no confusion. There was no what, like what if? No. I heard the word voice, and immediately I knew what it meant. So you have to either accept it or deny it, right? And I chose to accept it, right? I said, okay, voice, you want me to use my voice? Okay. So between that time and the time I started my YouTube channel, I had to figure out, okay, how am I going to use my voice? What am I going to say? What do I want my channel to be about? Like, how am I going to use my voice? So between that time, that day, maybe a couple of months after, maybe like 2 or 3 months, I started my channel, right? So God wants to use you in some type of way. It will make you uncomfortable at times. But even though you may, he still gets the glory. He still gets the glory at the end of the day. Even if you're fearful, he's still going to get the glory. Even if you feel like you're not qualified, he's still going to get the glory, right? So even though when I first started, I was uncomfortable. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be in front of the camera, right? But at the end of the day, I know it's not about me. It's not about you, right? You have to remove self out of it. He gets the glory. He wants to use you. Maybe you know how to sing, and maybe he's calling you and telling you to write music that's going to glorify him, where your music may potentially reach millions, right? And help bring people closer to him. Maybe he's telling you to start a YouTube channel, a women's ministry, a children's ministry that's going to help young girls and young women how to be modest, right? He's going to get the glory out of that. Maybe he's telling you to start a ministry for young boys, right? He's going to get the glory out of that. Maybe he's telling you to go out there and street preach. He's going to get the glory out of it. So whatever it is, it goes back to him. He's going to get the glory. You have so much to offer, and God wants to use you. So whatever whispers you're hearing and you feel like maybe you're not qualified, or, maybe you're just too afraid, and he may be calling you to be in the forefront and to be more bold, right? Maybe he wants to elevate you to a new season. Whether you've been in the faith for a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, 25 years, right? He can use you wherever you are, right? Don't feel like you're not qualified. Don't feel like you don't have what it takes, because you do, right? We all have gifts and talents, and you could be utilizing that to glorify the Most High. You could be using that to reach people and help them get closer to the light, right? So don't let fear hold you back. He wants to use you. Now is the time. So you have to acknowledge what your purpose is. Are you going to accept it or deny it? Do you truly want what he wants for you? Do you truly want his will over your will, right? Or do you still feel a little bit selfish and you want to do whatever it is that you want to do, right? Do you actually want to see yourself grow to a new level in a new season, or do you want to stay where you're at, right? Because you don't know where he's trying to take you. You don't even understand the next level he's trying to take you, right? You think you're letting fear hold you back. You're letting the fear of the unknown. You're letting the enemy whisper in your ear, but you don't even understand where he's trying to take you. He's trying to elevate you and take you to a whole different level, and you'll be surprised at what you can do, right? You'll be surprised what you're capable of. You'll be surprised, and you'll be like, man, I didn't know I can do this. I didn't know I can stand in front of 10,000 people and preach the word. I didn't know I can help young girls become modest, right? And change their life. I didn't know I can help women, single women, become modest and help them get husbands. I didn't know I can do this. You don't even understand where he's trying to take you and what he's trying to do in your life, right? And how many people you can help. So don't rob yourself of your full potential. Don't let the enemy get in your head, right? God is he's trying to take you to a whole different level. So you need to start walking in your purpose. And we need more people of God who have gifts, who have talents, right? Who want to bring people closer to the light. We need that nowadays. Just take a look around, just look at the world, right? We need more of that. So it's time for you to be more bold, right? Use your gifts, use your talents, stop hiding, right? No more hiding, no more hiding. I'm telling you, I'm number one, okay? So I'm not saying this like I don't understand. I know I'm a runner, I'm a hider. I don't want to be in the forefront. No, thank you. I've never imagined myself doing this, but I said yes. I said yes to the assignment. So are you going to deny it, or are you going to accept it, right? Even if it makes you feel uncomfortable, you will grow. You will grow. You will become better. Eventually, it'll be like second nature, right? Whatever it is that's making you uncomfortable and fearful, it's not even going to be there anymore, right? The more you get used to it, the more you start walking in your purpose, all that fear, all the uncomfortability, all that is going to go out the window, right? But you have to allow yourself to walk in it. You have to take the first step, right? All you got to do is just take that first step, and it's takeoff from there. God is going to elevate you, and he's going to use you, right? But you have to answer the call. All right. So I really hope you guys start walking in your purpose. You have so much to offer, right? Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the lack of confidence hold you back. Start walking in your purpose. All right. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.
All right. I hope you all picked up what she put down. That was a message. You know, separate the meat from the bones. Whatever was for you wouldn't miss you, and it won't. All right. So I hope you got something from that. But basically, get your foundation right first. Accept your call, accept your purpose, and then walk in it. Simple as that. Something that helped me, prayer, fasting, to really get clarity on what direction I need to go, what I'm actually supposed to be doing. And, I fast and pray to get clarity on where to go next. So it's not just a one and done thing, it is over and over and over again, because that foundation is real. And if you don't know where you're going, you're walking blind, you're going to run into something. All right, so make sure to get some direction, some clarity, and really just stop running from what you know you should be doing. For those of you that know what y'all should be doing, don't run anymore. It's time to walk in your purpose. All right, so I hope you all enjoyed this series. We are finishing up today, so yes. But we have a great topic for you for next month, so make sure to come back and be with us one more time. Thank you once again for tuning in. We hope you all got something from this. Make sure to go back and watch the replays if you have time, and share what your thoughts are on this series and what you got from it and what your purpose work is. Or if you're struggling, we want to hear from you. All right, we do this for you, so we want to hear the feedback, good or bad. Okay. Well, until next time, I hope you all have an amazing day and an awesome rest of your week. Intellect's here, and welcome to Intellect's Artrepreneur Agency, the Indeed for Artists. If you want to be a part of the intellectual community, check us out. We have so much going on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and everywhere in between. And we even got our own app, okay? So make sure to check us out. Go to intellects.com. Go to our link tree. Look us up on social media at Intellects APC so that we can best serve you. All right, we thank you so much for being a part of our vision. We appreciate you, and we wouldn't be here without all of our amazing subscribers and supporters. Don't forget to sign up for the talent show every month, and someone always leaves with a prize. And don't forget to take advantage of all of our special offers, our events, our merch, our resources, our referrals, because we are here to serve you, okay? And thank you for the love. Until next time.